What's up, everybody? This is your boy AC, and I'm back with another edition of LA Sports Live. You guys see that thumbnail? You see the title? Hey, I'm like a kid in a candy store with my new toy. In case you guys ain't figured it out, you'll figure it out soon enough. But you guys see the thumbnail? You see the title? This is just gonna be another quick hit. Just testing things out and making sure they go okay, and at the same time, still trying to bring you guys some the breaking Laker news. Um, as we know, yesterday was the last day of Damian Jones's second 10-day contract, and according to reports, the Lakers have decided to go ahead and part ways to Damian Jones. Now, we know that yesterday was the last day, and if they decide to go ahead and resign him, they would have to keep him for the whole season. So uh, now that the Lakers they do have two open roster spots now that he's gone, but my guess is that I don't think they were displeased with Jones, but I think they're still trying to hold out for another week or two to see, maybe if they can acquire a big man who's maybe a little bit better, who has maybe a longer track record either at the trade deadline or in the buyout market. Of course, the most notable names are, their targets, of course, are Hassan Whiteside, the Sacramento Kings, who's basically on a minimum contract and not really getting much play time at all up there. So that is a likely target for the Lakers. There been some talk of reacquiring JaVale McGee. That's a bit tricky because since the Lakers just had him last season, they can't directly trade for him again. It would have to be like a three-way deal. He have to go to another team, and then the Lakers would have to acquire him from that team. They cannot acquire him directly from the Cleveland Cavaliers. And of course, the big name that everybody is excited about and everybody wants the Lakers to acquire, and that's Andre Drummond. Now, there's a lot of talk about Andre Drummond and a lot of people wondering exactly who he is going to ultimately end up with. Now, it's a bit tricky because I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely want to trade Drummond. He's a good player and he is definitely a valuable asset. But with the large contract that he does have and expiring contract, and sure he's going to want more money. He's probably going to look for the max. So the situation would just have to be just right in order for a team to trade for him. And plus, it seemed like in order for them to give up any kind of assets, plus that's over a $20 million contract he has. And, they just can't just trade for him. They would have to move players with very close to equal value in contracts. And of course, Cleveland is just not going to take on anything. They're going to want something of value. And if you look at another team's point of view, why would they want to give up something? It just would have to be a real precise, particular situation to where a team would want to actually give up something of good value to get him, because they have no guarantees that Drummond is going to end up staying with them next season. So in the case of the Lakers, they're not going to be able to trade for him. The only way they could get him is via buyout. So if the Lakers are fortunate that he would choose to go with them in the event that he does get bought up, because none of this is guaranteed. None of this is written in sand. None of this is guaranteed at all that he would. First of all, nothing guaranteed that he will get bought out. That no guarantee that Cleveland will offer a buyout, and no guarantee that he would accept it, because why would he give up money? you know, unless he just in order just to chase a chip this season. Why would he give up that money? And that's why I just say the odds are very against the Lakers, because first of all, all the other teams, I'm not for sure about the Clippers, but for sure, if he were to choose to go to the Brooklyn Nets, they definitely can pay him more money for the remainder of this season. Even though he will get bought out. He still will get a contract, and definitely the Brooklyn Nets have plenty of cash. You know that they could offer him to come out and finish the season with them versus the Lakers. They have very little money, a couple $1 million at best, what they could offer him to come finish the season with the Lakers. And now, given the situation with the LeBron James injury, um, you know, me personally, I just think it's unlikely that Andre Drummond would pick the Lakers. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, Andre Drummond is from back east. I think he's from New York, and I just think the odds are that if he decides to make a move like that, that he will probably go with the Brooklyn Nets, especially seeing that how the Lakers have been pretty weakened with the loss of LeBron. So time will tell. We'll see what happens. But the first domino that's gonna have to drop is him actually being bought out by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then you know, and then if that actually happens, then we'll sit back and wait to see what direction he wants to really move in. But like I said, I don't think the situation really favors the Lakers, but you never know. You never know. Um, he may decide he want to go to Brooklyn. I heard that he's expressed interest in going to the Washington Wizards. So you just don't really know, man. And like I said, the thing that happened yesterday with LeBron's big injury, that may change his mind about maybe coming to join the Lakers. We'll just see. You never know. He might decide to join the Clippers. The Clippers, they have Serge Ibaka, but of course, look, if Andre Drummond expressed feelings to possibly join the Clippers, damn well they jump on that, and they'd make room for him. The Clippers got to make, Clippers have moves to make. We've heard about them interested in acquiring a point guard, most notably Lonzo Ball. So there's no guarantees. The whole point of this is there's no guarantees who Andre Drummond would decide to go with, and we're just gonna have to wait. Like I said, the trade deadline I believe is on Thursday, and after that, then we'll go into the buyout market. So we're still looking at maybe close to 10 days to players actually getting bought out, and making their decisions on what they're going to do. Like I said earlier, if you just tuned in, look, uh, the only reason why Andre Drummond would accept a buyout would be, of course, to go to a contender, and you know, you know, that's the only reason why he would do it, and that's the only reason why I could think he would want to do it. And he's not playing right now, so you would think that between the two LA teams and the Brooklyn Nets, that's about probably the only place he would go. And like I just said, he definitely has ties to the East Coast because I believe he's from New York. So we'll see. Time will tell. But anyway, guys, look, this is like another short little episode. Like I said, guys, I'm testing and trying things out. You know, time to step up the game, man. Time for me to step up my game. So this isn't one of the new things I'm trying streaming. We'll also be streaming on other platforms. Probably starting next week, and it's time to blow this channel up. It's time to blow this channel up. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. But anyway, this is your boy AC LA Sports Live. Do me a favor, like I always say, like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. It really helps, man. It really helps. And when we have breaking Laker news, I'll be the first one to bring it to you. Anyhow, I'll wrap with y'all later. Hit the outro.